Hey guys, it's 2019. I hope you enjoyed your New Year's. So if you guys have been with the channel for quite a while or since the beginning, you can see that I kind of have this tendency of working in a dirty garage. Mess, more mess, even more mess. And it's time for myself to make a resolution. And for myself, I want to actually have a cleaner garage. So I'm going to work on that this year, get that taken care of, and try and maintain a little bit better of a organized environment. Because I always spend more time almost looking for a tool that I need than working on the car sometimes. And it drives me crazy and really slows down the progress on the Honda. So jumping into today's episode, I've pulled out some stuff from some boxes. I actually found my grill, the bumper, a crash beam, and some brackets additionally for mounting the headlights that I kind of want to clean up and refinish because they are either taking up some space or it's just something that I came across that I quickly want to tackle off before it gets extremely cold here. As well, I'm going to show you how the interior turned out with the shifter box. Overall, it looks really nice, and I can't wait to just reinstall the entire interior as well. This one is ugly. I honestly recommend at this point throwing this away and getting a new one. I'll probably replace this. But yeah, ugly. But it still will probably work. When removing one of those brackets, I accidentally snapped one of these bolts, most likely because of the rust buildup in there. So I gotta drill that out and re-tap and thread that so we can get a new fresh bolt in there. Get yourself your drill bit. Alright, so moving on to this now. This is actually going to be a lot more work than I expected. You can see right in there, underneath the Honda logo, there's a lot of this yellow paint. So this yellow paint is actually Plasti Dip or some type of dip. It is done poorly, obviously, that I have a feeling this person just stopped in the middle of it and tried to clean it off and just left it alone. But wow, it's quite difficult to get off when it's not properly laid on there, and this is going to take some time. Alright, so there's the grill overnight. I let this dry up. Not 100% perfect, but in comparison to what it was before, it looks so much nicer and cleaner and will do really nice on the color scheme of the Honda. Just cleaned up, looks nice. There we are. One quick thing I'd like to go over with you guys is actually taking one of these things off, well, with the cables mainly. If you ever do need to pick one of these up, you can get them online, but they are extremely expensive online, so I suggest you go to a junkyard and pick it yourself. Way to do it, I do it by just using any type of screwdriver, Phillips, Robinson, flathead. There is this little plastic tab right in here that's actually adjustable. It actually flexes in and out. It helps lock once you actually get this attached to the box right here on this little tab that sticks out. You want to basically push it past that point and then rotate out. So I like to use the plastic right here to kind of leverage it and just push it out. So once you get it past that point, there is on this inner plastic piece kind of a flat area where it squares off that it actually will allow you to slide it out. This one right here to the right is a little different. You basically just want to get some type of pliers or something to grab onto it. Kind of just rock it back and forth. And there you go. Now with the box removed, I can go ahead and take out the cables and just clean this all up and get a fresh coat of paint on it. Painted and dry, so now I'm just going to reassemble the shifter box back into its position, and this area will be done, and pretty much the interior modifications are done, I believe, for the moment. I can go ahead as well and start putting things back together in here and getting some more stuff cleaned up in this garage. So here we are with the finished product. I went ahead and painted everything, cleaned it all up nicely, and tightened all the bolts down. Underneath the car, I did a layer of the POR 15 on the bottom side of the plate, and yeah, this came out really nice. With that shifter box complete and welding in that housing, it's definitely going to improve on the road noise as well. A viewer from a previous episode actually suggested that I go ahead and weld in those nuts underneath, so servicing it for the future will be a lot easier, and I totally agree, and thank you for that. It's going to save me time because doing this alone was almost next to impossible, because I had to kind of like line up a wrench on the top and kind of just wedge it in between the metal and hope it stayed while I was underneath the car tightening. So thank you for that. I'm going to do that for sure. The front end of this car turned out really nice. I'm very happy with it. Obviously I still have to complete the tabs and everything in there. I still have to actually coat that black and get that cleaned up, but other than that, progression is going good. Also guys, let me know in the comments below if you kind of suffer from the same conditions that I do when I work in my garage by having it a mess. Let me know if you yourself is trying to as well improve on that for 2019. I hope you guys do enjoy the new year, the weekend as well, and I'll see you in the next episode of Garage SpeCivic.